Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? This is my first Division 2 build video that I'm gonna make on this game. I just wanted to show off my build to the community. People already know about this build, but I want to show my version of it, at least. You know, just let more of the community know about this build. You can see I'm rocking the Tactician, using AKM and a Police M4. Let's talk about the pieces. I'm rocking two-piece Providence. I got this God roll mask. I was like, I wanted to use it. I could change out that weapon handling for crit damage. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a better mask, so I changed out the weapon damage for armor because I need the survivability in this game, or survivability is required for any PvP game mode. If you don't have survivability, you're gonna have a hard time. I'm rocking another piece Providence for that 10% crit chance. This backpack could use some work. I know. But I used it because I had Vigilance on here. Vigilance for that extra 25% total damage without taking damage. Because if you take damage or using this talent, you'll lose a talent, sadly. But if you don't take damage, this talent is a beast. As you can see, I got two really good mods on these backpack and chest piece. The mods are really good in this game. If I were you, I would farm them. I got my chest piece, the one-piece fenders, because I'm using assault rifles. I personally prefer assault rifles also over SMGs. SMGs, you can still use them. They're fun, but I prefer assault rifles. Got this God roll chest piece right here with spotter. You might be wondering, how you gonna proc spotter with no pulse? I'll explain that later. And we got one piece Gilligar for that total armor, and then that core attribute of armor. And then I had crit chance and crit damage in here. I was like, dude, this is perfect gloves. I'm putting this on the build for extra survivability because survivability is required. And then I got two-piece Walker and Harris Crow. Co. For that damage to armor and that extra weapon damage for that extra DPS. You might be wondering, 1.1 million armor. That's a little bit, but come on, bro. Put another blue on here. You could rock a blue on your backpack or your chest piece or any other piece. I'm okay at 1.1 mil. I'm a DPS. I don't care what my armor. Oh, I do care what my armor is. The more armor you got, the more survivability. That's what you want with the DPS build. You don't want pure DPS. What's the point of having all that damage if you die within 2 seconds? Make it at least 3. Okay. Then I got the striker drone. Might be wanting a striker drone. Some of you already put the dots together. Some of you are like, striker drone, what the hell? And then I got the Crusader shield because I'm not rocking the firewall. I need a certain thing from the Tactician. Some of you already know, some of you don't. We got tier 3 because blues and yellows armor and skill tiers both level up the shield. You might be wondering, you only have 2 blues. How'd you get a third? How'd you get yellow? Well, you get a free skill tier for using the Tactician if you level up a certain thing in there. In the skill tree, specialization tree. You might be wondering, why would you want to show extra survivability? Survivability in this game, especially with the DPS build, you need it bad. AKM, I'm rocking it with the in-sync. That's why I need the drone to keep constantly doing damage to enemies. The shield also, if you pull it out, that also procs your in-sync using a skill, damaging with the enemy with a skill. Keeps proccing the weapon damage. Whenever you hit enemy with your weapon, you get that 15% skill damage. But now, here's the best part about it. If both buffs are active, those buffs for the hitting enemy with your weapon and hitting an enemy with your skill get doubled. So you got 30 skill damage, 30 weapon damage. Now combine that with the Vigilance and the spotter. 15 weapon damage, 15 skill damage. Now that 25 and that 30, 70 weapon damage. Now some of you might not want to rock and sync. I would tell you to rock and sync. But if you don't want to rock and sync, or you don't have an AR with and sync, Second thing I would tell you, second talent I would tell you to use is Strain. Strain is cracked. You can switch out that striker drone for a booster high if you're going against hazard builds. I mean, against status effects builds, they ain't gonna be doing nothing. Because you got that booster high, which instantly makes you immune to everything. Well, at least it does to me. I don't know about your guys' experience. Let's go check out the stats right quick. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. We got a lot of weapon damage, a lot of PvP weapon damage, but the crit chance is completely maxed out. That's what we're looking for here. That max crit chance, the max capability of the weapon to hit. Then we got that crit damage. 120, that's really decent. That's really good for a DPS build. And all that weapon damage you're already stacking, we're gonna be doing a shit ton of damage. And then you got that headshot damage. When you're face tanking a shield versus shield, you can headshot them. Or if you're more of a guy who likes headshots, I personally aim for heads a lot more. That's why I got that headshot damage, trying to put out as much damage as I can. That 2-piece Walker and Harris Co. providing the armor damage. It's always fun. Armor damage shreds. It helps out. It helps out a lot. I would recommend, if you don't want to rock 2-piece Walker and Harris Co., you can rock the contractor gloves. That's the I don't know what brand set that is, but the contractor gloves, named gloves, they give you. It's a lot of armor damage. Check out this. We get basically 100 weapon damage with all the weapon damage and the assault rifle damage combined. But now let's combine the talent for my weapon, the talent for my backpack, and the talent for my chest piece. I'm getting a shit ton of damage. DPS build is hitting like a truck. We're gonna be melting people. But with this build, you have to play smart, because remember, you only have 1.1 million armor. You're not a tank. Play smart. Don't play that aggressive. You can play aggressive, but to a certain limit. Don't be trying to face tank with your build with 1.1 million armor. That shield provides extra survivability for those face tank 1v1-on-1s with people who push you. Pull out that shield, proc the in-sync. If your drone is down, boom, 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 beam them from far. If they get close, pop that shield and get ready for that one-on-one face tank battle. One last thing I forgot to explain. That's my bad, guys. Almost forgot about it. Luckily, your boy came in clutch. You might be wondering how I keep pocketing Spotter right here. Spotter. You're like, huh, Spotter? How? You never explained it. The tactician. Some of you already know, but some of you don't. Once in the skill specialization tree, you level up certain weapon bonus damage, and you unlock a certain mod for the tactician, and that is the linked laser pointer, which I like calling it the tac laser. It sounds cooler and it's better. It pulses enemies at which you aim at. So whenever I aim at an enemy, they get pulsed. And I deal damage. My spotter procs whenever I'm applying damage to pulsed enemies. So boom, that's it. Bye. You can continue on the next segment. It shreds. I really have to. Oh, it's Fat Ninja. Fat Ninja. He's using a fucking status effect.